Power hour. It's the what? Power hour. It's the who? Power hour. Yeah. Blacks, Hispanics, and natives. Power hour. It's the what? Power hour. It's the who? Power hour. Yeah. Blacks, Hispanics, and
Well, because again, that's their God, politics.
Well, we can talk about that too.
Yeah.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Well, we in the same spirit. As a matter of fact, I was listening to Chuck Schumer.
Chucky, the majority Senate leader now?
As the, yeah. Hey, I saw a satire article that was funny. They said he grabbed Mitch and he said, "Come here, you loose-skinned prick."
Did he say that?
He said, "I'm the boss now." No, he didn't. But
Yo, that's gangster, bro.
It's like one of those satire
mafia.
news. It's like one of those satire news things, and they said that it was reported that that's what he did.
I just need to see his right hand moving to sign that bill.
So he says he called the Capitol the Temple of Democracy. Oof. We're gonna bring out that first Maccabees to show you that democracy is a religion. And he called the Capitol the temple. That's not some slip in a speech.
Nah, none of that is.
I said, ooh. I said, you see, our people will hear this and they won't realize what he said.
Nope.
They don't realize that democracy is idolatry. That running to help and supporting that, right? Christ said that if you're not with me, you're against. So, and furthermore, he said, all those that are against me, bring them before me so that I may slay them. He called the Capitol the temple of they're outraged because of what happened in their temple. He called that the temple of democracy. So let's look at some of the pictures. Let's go through some of the pictures. She said they kept saying on the news they need to gently move the protesters. Gently. Come on, man. You know there's some black folks climbing up on the second floor up there. What they be doing? Come on. Go ahead. Go to the next one.
Yo, they gangster, bro.
Yo, they was climbing the walls, bro.
Bro, this looks like something from like World War Z or something like that.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
insane.
Next.
Yo, he used like the cracks. You know, see, they put the foot. Yo, they
yeah.
planned all that stuff out, bro.
Go to the article. There's a bunch of pictures in the article.
Yo, he's so crazy,
Let's
bro.
go to the article. All right. So it says, as Congress prepared to affirm President-elect Joe Biden's victory, thousands of people lined up before sunrise Wednesday to show their support for President Trump and his baseless claims of election fraud. Trump was expected. All elections are fraudulent. Get the hell out of here with
All
that.
of them.
All right. Why? Because Christ the King's not on the throne. How about
That's
that?
right.
So all of them are frauds. Trump was expected to address his supporters later in the morning during a rally. So go ahead, scroll down. You see the first picture. That's them with their flags. Now, we're going to come back to that snake, all right, later. That yellow flag with the snake. Some of you who out here in Arizona, where we're like they're everywhere, like even in real ethnic neighborhoods, white people are present.
Even T-shirts.
And you see it on their T-shirts and stuff, right? So there's some history to that flag that I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you how appropriate it is that they would pick a snake to represent them. There's some words by Benjamin Franklin that he explains why he picked a rattlesnake. And it describes them and this country and what it stands for perfectly. Look at them. Look at the police there. Look, you got the brother back
Look at
there.
the
I wonder
junior
if that's the one we're going to show the video.
I don't know,
of.
man. Maybe. But he's like, what do you want from me? That's what he's looking at. I ain't getting about none of that. This ain't
Get
my
a
fight.
good job, they said. Everybody was happy when that. They said, I'm working at the White House.
He said, oh, hell no. That's the look he got.
Notice he way back there, no gas.
No helmet,
He
nothing,
ready
bro.
to dip. He's like, listen, when this pops off, I'm running to the second floor.
He said, damn you, affirmative action.
He said, damn affirmative action. Why you got to throw me in this mess? Hey, Secret Service had to whip out guns.
Yeah,
They
look
was
at my
trying to
man's
break
face
into
in
the
the hole.
house. Look at that. Damn.
They had to put
Bro,
barriers, bro.
if that was a black face, he'd have been
would've been
shot
shot
right
already.
there, bro. Shot. Look at that. Goodness. What do you want to show me there? You saw the producer like highlighting it. What do you speak, bro? What do you?
Yes,
He's
we
aiming.
know that's Esau.
Yes.
Yes,
Pointing
yes.
with his eyes closed.
Oh, his eyes closed.
No.
He's aiming.
He's aiming.
He's aiming.
He's aiming.
Stick to producing, bro.
Yeah, right.
Firearms is not your
Look,
thing. We
his
got
eyes
it.
are closed. He's aiming. What do you know? What do you know about that? Hey, this is the one you were talking about. Go to the next one.
Yo, my man.
Yo, look at my
He's
dude,
in,
bro.
he's in Pelosi's office.
Yo, look at this guy.
Yo,
Is that a gun in his hip? Is he there armed? They were saying they were
they
armed.
probably were, man.
They were saying they were armed.
Yo, he on his cell phone chilling, bro. Look. Damn.
Wow. Hey, stop that for 1 second. Go to the one that I that it's a tweet from Trump from way back. When he was talking about the people protesting. Yeah, right. So this is what Trump said when it was our people doing stuff.
In July.
And he said, this is July of 2020. He said, anarchists, not American patriots. This is what he called, which were mostly our people. Anarchists, agitators, or protesters who vandalize or damage our federal courthouse in Portland or any federal buildings in any of our cities or states will be prosecuted under our recently reenacted Statutes and Monuments Act. Minimum 10 years in prison. Don't do it. So, by his own words, everybody that was in their temple of democracy today should be getting 10 minimum. 10 minimum. And then they were trying to say that they weren't arresting these people because they were outnumbered. It don't matter, bro. They don't. When they're in riot gear like that, and it's our people, they start to crack heads.
Don't matter.
So that's him there, right? Look at them, bro. They in there. Gosh, man, those look trashy, bro.
Yo, not one of them look like Antifa.
They look trashy. They look like your prototypical Trump supporters. Look at this next one. I don't know, what was he jumping from the top? What the hell was this guy doing?
Yeah, he jumped from the thing. Cause remember, that's the balcony right there.
Oh my goodness!
So he couldn't get into the door.
Yo, he came ready for. Look, he has knee pads. He had his mask.
Yep.
He knew he wasn't coming in to do no peaceful protest. They said they were finding like pipe bombs throughout different
IEDs.
areas. Come on, man. Black people don't be doing that. I mean, maybe we'll do a Molotov cocktail or something, but we ain't doing no pipe
the
bombs.
Warriors.
We ain't doing no pipe. Look. Jesus, help me. She's praying to Caesar right there. She freaking the hell out. They was shook in there. Besieged.
Yo, he sat on the thing where that's where the speakers sit.
Look at this nut. Her sign says the children cry out for justice. Look at him. They were taking selfies up on there.
He chilling.
He chilling up. That's where Pence sits.
Bro,
That's where Pence. Wait. Oh, he's on the next one already. Look at this. And then apparently this guy is everywhere. There was like another picture where he was somewhere else. This guy is everywhere. Look at him with horns.
Yeah, they were holding Congress, bro.
Yo, that's wild, bro. Black folk won't do that. We ain't that creative. We just destroy our own neighborhood. What the hell? We're going to the federal building. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. They had some of them down there. Look at that. Got
some nice chairs in there. Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's some years old furniture. Look at them. Look, some of them got the 13 colonies flag, right? All those Trump flags. Damn, what? You see that one flag? It says F. Biden. Up there in the upper left, it says F. Biden.
Damn. Yeah, it does.
Wow.
Like the whole F, like the whole word.
Damn, they brought out the hoses. They was wetting people or squirting them. That looks like a super soaker. That's not doing nothing.
If it was us, man, they would have had the real hose.
They would have bought the ones that come on the trucks. The cannons.
That's their water hose.
Oh, that's because he got pepper sprayed, I guess. Look at him. Is that a beer in his hand? No, aminos. It says amino acids. Oh, I think this is the one that was, he looks like the one that when we showed a video of the brother that was like pushing through.
That's him.
Yeah, that don't look like no damn Antifa. Look at that. Goodness gracious.
Boy, I love that thing.
Not a perfect man, but a man perfect for the job. Look at that one. They love that dude, bro. He speaks their mind. That's why.
Yeah, he's their mouthpiece.
Yep. Damn, they was all over the place. Look at that. Silent majority. They got professional signs made. Trump wins. What's that? The Standard? Is that like a pro and then is that the same? Now it says Los Angeles. I don't know if that's the same thing. All right, so that's those pictures there. Show the video of the brother. Let's look at the video of the brother.
Bro, that does not look like Antifa at all, bro.
It's that brother that we saw in the picture. He was on the second floor because that's why he didn't have the mask.
Tom is on the floor.
He has a pistol. He's just not and he's black. He knows he's black.
Yep. He exercised restraint. He said, "Let me make it look good."
Yeah, right.
He said, "I'll hit you. Don't take another step."
Notice they got that dude all alone.
That's by design too, bro. Because he's calling for, he called for he's calling for backup right now.
Yeah, you hear him.
Ain't nobody rushed down there. Look at this. They left the brother all by himself, bro.
in the Capitol because they don't want to compromise. They don't.
No respect.
But supposedly these are the people that are for law enforcement.
They said, okay.
Look at how far he had to go. They weren't running towards him. Look, he had to go to them for backup.
He lost his hat throughout the whole thing. Man.
And that's mild. That's what they allow to be put out. That's mild. That's mild. Someone said use the gun. Nah, bro, because you know how they go down if he'd have used the gun.
A black officer shot a white patriot.
You can't do that.
I would have put it too, bro.
You can't do that. You can't do that. So, gosh, I don't even know where to start. I wrote some scriptures down. Let's jump into some.
You
scriptures.
got that third one yet?
No, I don't got the third one. Let me tell you what you witnessed today. All right. Let me show you what you witnessed today. We'll jump back to the article in a little bit. Let's get Matthew 12 and 25. Let's start there.
The book of St. Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 25. And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
What you're seeing is, and this obviously started happening prior to this, but what you're seeing, later we're going to talk about an article. What you're seeing is the age of decadence. What you're seeing is dystopia in what they think is a kingdom that will reign forever, right? And we'll talk about those terms and what that really means. A lot of times you'll see movies and they'll say it's a dystopian fantasy, and they're always about basically almost the end of the world, right? Like a society that was on top of everything and it's starting to crumble, right? Christ here tells you that any kingdom that's divided against itself is brought to desolation. You're seeing the divisions amongst the same people right now.
We have new video of the fight that broke out yesterday between supporters of the president and progressive activists. 17's Pro Shaheen caught up with some of the people involved.
Ugly scenes on the streets of New York as a Jews for Trump rally descends into violence.
For almost 3 weeks, Trump supporters and progressive activists have come to this corner of Rosedale Highway and Coffee Road. They come to sell merchandise, but their interactions often escalate to more than that.
Actually, like my first week doing this, I've been maced. I've been hit in the back of my head with the flagpole. My friend has been hit in the back of her head with the flagpole. I've had my address posted.
The plan was for thousands of the president's supporters to drive their decorated vehicles around Portland.
We just want another 4 years of him doing great things for America.
But some in the pro-Trump caravan veered off the planned route, going into the city's downtown core, where startling confrontations with counter-protesters unfolded. A Trump flag is burned as insults and items are hurled at the vehicles. Trump supporters shot paintballs from an open truck bed and fired pepper spray. The evening turned deadly when a man standing in front of this parking garage was shot.
We're seeing more prophecy be fulfilled. We're steps closer to the end of this place. Yeah, man. To the end of this place in these times. Come on, read.
And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
They cannot stand if they're divided like this. You think things are going back to normal with Biden? I was reading an article the other day. They said Trump, for whatever he is, whether he fades to black or whatever's going to happen with him, he's changed the way politics and stuff is going to be done forever. The Democrats are already talking about going nuclear. They said, now we're going to do it back. Biden's trying to talk it down, talking about, no, we're going to be bipartisan. But now they got the majority in both houses.
That's a problem. They see, that was the most important race between those two houses. Let's not forget.
And they're saying Trump messed it up for them.
Right. Let's not forget. They make laws. Yeah. So we're going to start seeing some super contrary Bible stuff.
Right. And that's big time.
Super contrary.
I do want my stimulus and I do want my student loan forgiveness.
Yes.
But it's not that because I'm rooting for them. It's that let me get something in this life. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that you're rooting. It's just that you want to use the world but not abuse it.
I want, yeah, exactly.
Get 2 TVs and lay down.
But remember, the scripture tells us that the liberal is vile. And you're going to see these people in office, and they're going to start going ham on their agendas. They were already talking about doing away with the filibuster. So the filibuster is that you need, it basically is supposed to ensure bipartisan support for bills to pass. And what it means is that in the Senate, you need at least 60 votes in order for something to become law. And for certain types of laws and things like that, it needs to have 60 votes. So what they're saying is, let's get rid of the filibuster. And if we get rid of the filibuster, we can just break ties all day with Kamala Harris being the vice president.
Yep.
And that they can just push through whatever agendas that they want. And that's probably going to happen. It's probably going to happen. That's what you're going to see, right? So what you're seeing is that let me tell you something. This is a government that will not stand. For all you foolish that are so into this place, that are so into this world and this democracy. Now, I know our brothers and sisters that are repenting, right? Depending on where you're at in this walk, you see the writing on the wall. That thing don't mean nothing to you, right? And at the end of the day, let me tell you, that's Esau doing what Esau do, right? But I want to talk about it from a perspective because I personally know I have family members that are caught up in this madness, right? They're not in the truth, that they're like hard body into this stuff. Got a brother today saying, hey, see, this is what happens when you rob elections. Like, no, basically bro. Saying, yeah, like, no. Like it's a good thing. Like, it's a good thing. I said, gosh.
Wait, so now if it would have happened the other way around, what would they have said?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See the BS, man?
For all the smack that they spoke, that Democrats were upset when Trump won, it didn't go to these extremes. Not even with the objections that they're doing in the
Not
Congress
even close.
Right
they took
now.
it on the chin. I mean, again, I don't care either way, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right. And yeah, that's my point. At the end of the day, what Esau gonna do? What Esau gonna do? Where's my 2K?
She said, give me my stimmy.
Yo,
give me my stimmy. That's
Israel's
right,
funny.
sis.
Israel's funny, bro.
She said, give me my stimmy. That's right. I like that. Give me my stimmy. That's right.
Ooh,
Snap.
Hey, it's all money anyway.
When I saw that they won, I said, oh, yeah. I said, January 20th, we get into stimmy.
Chucky.
Watch. Yeah. Chuck Schumer gonna run that thing. Come here, Mitch.
Yep.
Read the next verse. Come on.
Verse 27.
No,
verse
26.
26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Satan trying to cast Satan out of the White House, out of the Capitol.
That's exactly what that is.
And I'm gonna show you later when we talk about that serpent, when we talk about that flag. Remember this verse, all right? Because when we go to Revelation, I think it's 12:9, it talks about that old serpent, the devil, Satan. You're going to see that's what I'm saying. I watch this news and I see this stuff, and it's Bible in my head. Bible, verses, scriptures.
If you're about this truth, that's where it should be.
Tree.
I still can't figure that out. I don't know how he does that.
So that's what I see when I see this. It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. I said, wow. I said, they divided against themselves. I said, this is beautiful. I'm loving this. I said, I'm loving this. This is wonderful. Hey, get Daniel 2:41. I'm going to show you what you're seeing. It's another one that I thought of. I said, ooh-wee.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided.
Hey, this is the statue in Daniel. If you're not familiar with it, read Daniel 2. This is when he's interpreting Nebuchadnezzar's dream. Bishop has gone over this a bunch of times, and he shows the statue, and it shows the different kingdoms, right? Ones that were past, and some that were existing, and some that were to come. And when you get to the feet, that's the end. That's how we know that this is the last kingdom. This is the last hurrah.
That's the one that mysteriously they don't know what the feet are.
Right. All of a sudden, right.
Conveniently.
Because you'll find, because the breakdown that Bishop bring out in that, they're with it. You find stuff out there. Yeah, that's Babylon. Yeah, that's Rome. Yeah, that's Greece. Yeah, that's this. Yeah, that's that.
But the feet.
We don't know who that last kingdom is.
That book is sealed.
That verse is sealed.
Yeah, that verse is sealed.
It's unsealed up to verse 40. We know that verse 40 was Rome. And then after that, it's sealed.
And they're adamant about that.
After that, it's sealed. We don't know anything. We don't know anything about that thing.
That we don't know, but we do know John 3:16.
Right,
There
John
we go.
3:16. Yeah, let's bring that up. So read from the top of verse 41 again.
Verse 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided.
And that's what you're seeing. This is this last kingdom that's divided. They're not united. I love it. I love it when I see them not bipartisan. I love it when I see them partisan. The mere fact that they have the term partisan goes to show you that the whole democracy is divided. Talking about consents of the governed, blah, 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 this, that, and get out of here with your dream. Let me tell you something. I was thinking in the car, and I said, they're so funny because when they created this constitution and this government, they had it in their minds that they would always be in power.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start to see some influence of civil rights movement, where the Most High has put it in their spirits to allow some ease to us, don't put that in your mind as confusion that all of a sudden this stuff applies to you. When they created these laws and they created this thing to last forever, they only had them in mind and their agendas.
Can I prove that real quick?
So 1 second. Yes. And so what they did was, as it came time to adjust it, this is what they do when they pass these different legislations to make you appear like you're involved, but they still run with their agenda and their craftiness of how they manipulate this Constitution and all that. So I keep hearing the Constitution, the Republic, and they try to talk about it in modern terms and it's standing the test of time. But what you always have to remember is that when they created this, they were ruling. They never intended for this place to be this melting pot. I'm going to show you something. Oh, gosh, I hope I have it. I was reading so many different things. I think when we read about the Gadsden flag, maybe it'll come out. They used to send, when Britain was still over, before it became the United States, Britain, as a punishment, would send criminals here. This was the jail. So what that means is that the founding fathers were convicted felons that were sent here for a prison sentence, and they rebelled and took over the prison.
Lego.
Israel is back.
We back.
Israel is back.
We
got
back.
the nations running scared because Israel is back. All lies on us, cause we keeping them laws. When the Lord return, Babylon will fall. Precepts solid. We got them on lock. God's chosen people with Christ as our rock. Israel is back.
We back.
Israel is back.
We back.
You heathen, get ready for our whip to crack.
Damn.